California. What kind of work do you do in California?
I'm retired, I don't do anything. I do one thing, I meditate every day morning, 1 hour, 2 hours,
Wow.
and walk on the beach.
Oh, what a wonderful life.
I cook
He's a good cook.
and I
You
eat
cook Indian style?
Indian style. I love Indian food
Yeah, me
and
too.
it's so good.
Especially the way he cooks it.
And that's why there are a lot of friends come there. They smelling food. My neighbors, they come, what are you cooking today? I said, nothing. No, it's smelling something. So Mike noted he was there. We used to live both together in Miami.
Yes.
You did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we lived in a hotel.
Broad Ripple Hotel.
Broad Ripple Hotel, and we were the janitors basically. We
Yeah.
took out the trash and
Oh
we
my
he mopped the
God.
floors, and he would sing the bhajan
Yeah.
as we're mopping the floors, and then we would take the trash and we'd go in the back way, and sometimes we had to take people to the airports. We took, you know.
So, were you like literally of service to everybody in the hotel, or were you working
Yes.
there? You were
Yeah,
working?
we were working at the hotel for the people that lived there.
Wow.
Everybody.
We got 200 people live together,
Oh, wow.
and that's all our group. I came 1971 here with my Guru Mahadji, he is perfect master. He revealed the techniques to go inside to meditate. He was 13 years old when he came here first time.
Wow.
I came with him. First we came England, then we went to Germany, France, Switzerland. We came here, 71. Then we went to Canada. After 6 months, the people received techniques from him. 350 people, they rent one jumbo jet, chartered, and everybody went to India with him. And 1 month everybody was there. Mahadji has big ashram there in Haridwar. Then after we flew from there, we went to South Africa, Mahadji and myself, in 1972. And then South Africa, we spent 28 days, all cities. We went to the Johannesburg, Lenasia, Durban, Cape Town, London, everywhere. And he made that time there was white people holding that power there.
Yes. Apartheid.
So black people, Indian people, they can't go where the white people live there. And when Mahadji started to speak, so a lot of people, black, Indian, and white people came there, received techniques, so everybody come together.
Wonderful.
And the government, they sent the security guy, somebody complained, they said he's collecting money and this and this and that, so they go and search. So they came, they attended many programs, Mahadji's, and they received those techniques too, so they told the government he is not collecting money, he is giving peace, love and joy, everybody is inside. So everybody was so blissed out and everybody come together in the hall, black, white and Indian, and it was, everybody was so happy. After 28 days, we left. We went to Nairobi. One night Mahadji gave program there. For Nairobi, we came straight in London again. Went again Germany, France, became America. Then we went to Canada. Then we went to Japan.
Wow.
We went to,
Did you go with him everywhere?
No, I didn't do this.
then we went to Australia. And after, again, there was Guru Mahadji's father passed away. His name was Hansi Maharaj. I received techniques from him. Mahadji wasn't born that time. I received knowledge from his father. He was my perfect master. So then, they chartered 7 jumbo jets in New York. And that many people receive the techniques from Guru Mahadji. So 7 jumbo jet, 3,500 people went to India.
Yeah, that was 72 then. So 71 there was one jet, and then 72 there was a bunch.
72. 7 jumbo jet. And Maharaji keep them 1 month there. He feed and we got so much fun there.
Pearl was going to go to that. She had a ticket for the 72 trip, but she gave it to somebody else. She gave it to her boyfriend, and he went instead. And because she had received knowledge in 72 in New York, yeah. So she was going to go. She didn't make it. I didn't come until 73. Yeah, very good.
So, what is Mahadji still active in the United States?
Yeah, Maharaji is all over the world. Just now he gave program in Russia and he came Malibu, California. Now, last week he was in Toronto, Canada, and he gave on 8th in Toronto and 11th in Montreal.
Wow.
And that's why I came here. I'm going to go Washington with him. He's going to have program there 15th, Washington DC.
Wow.
And then after I'm going back, California, and then I have to go Denver. I have a friend there, he invited me, and Maharaji is going to speak in Denver on 22nd.
Oh.
And then he's going to come back Los Angeles. Then he's going to speak 29th in Los Angeles, so I will be there. I used to travel with him. Now I'm retired because I can't travel that much. I have been more than 46 countries with him.
Wow.
I love him.
No, I get that.
He keep me alive.
Yeah.
You know, my old friend, they already passed away, but by his grace, I'm still alive. I'm 82. I'm going to pass 82 in December. This time I was born 1930, 17 December. So 82 years is too much. But still I'm
You look fabulous.
walking,
Yeah, you look great.
little bit play tennis.
You still play tennis?
Yeah.
Excellent.
And walking on the beach. I get my social security, I don't do anything, and that's good enough for me. And I go once in a year, couple months in India. When Maharaji go India in October, November, it's beautiful weather that time. That's why I said I'm going to buy kurta pajama for you next time.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Bihari.
Bihari, yeah.
And you were born in what town in India?
In Jaipur.
Jaipur. What was the name of your father?
My father's name is Chandar Singh. Chandar Singh.
And where was he born?
He was born same place where I was born.
Did you know your father's parents?
Yeah.
What are your earliest memories of your grandparents?
My grandfather was like landlord. He got a lot of land and he was like a small king. A lot of people working for him. They bring food and he taking care of everybody. Same thing my father did. He never worked. But he was like some kind taking care of all poor people there, give them food, and the people work in the farm. And he was a really nice person. But he passed away when I was too young. Maybe I was 10 years old that time my father passed away. And I grew up there. I went to school. we got big land, so we work in the farm too. Then I got married. After marriage, I went to Calcutta, one city in India, big city, Calcutta. I was working there. My wife passed away. She born baby girl. So wife is die. I got a message. That time there was no telephone there. So I got the telegram and they said your wife passed away. So I went to back India, back my home. I saw my baby, 18 days old. She passed away too. So I said, thank God, without mother, too hard to take care of the baby. Then I thought I'm not going to get married again. I went back Calcutta. I was doing my business. I was making the liquor, selling, making a lot of money, drinking, and I was a wild person. Then my parents again, my brother took place, my father's place, so with 5 brothers, 5 sisters. He took care of everybody really good person. So they called me, they said, you have to come and get married. They choose another girl. That time, we can't see each other, girl and boy. The parents, they have to choose, and you have to accept that in India like that. So I came to get married. Next week, I'm going to get married. All my friends there, some relative there, they did everything. I will tell you this beautiful story. We're in the living room, lunchtime, 20 people sitting in the living room, and like this kind of small table, like Japanese table. They got one bottle here, 4 glass, 4 people sitting, 4 there, and they're drinking. And I got drunk. I was drinking all the time at that time. Suddenly, one guy came. He was my friend. We grew up together. Then he went somewhere else. I was somewhere else. I saw him after 10 years, and he was with Guru Mahadji in Haridwar. Mahadji's father was there. So he started to talk about God. He came at the door, and I told him, I said, what do you need God? You are a young guy. You don't need God. Look, I have so many bottles, drink and enjoy yourself. He didn't like that. So he called me, said, can you come out? I went outside. Under the tree, we both sit down. And he asked me, what do you do? I said, there is one temple there. I pray him. I make food for him once a week. He never eat. I ate the good food. And I read his book. So he said, when he was alive, what he was doing? I said, I don't know. He said that knowledge is within everybody, is keeping alive, that not in the book. In the Bible they said, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, Word was God. In the Hindi, same thing in the Gita. He said, what is the Word? Was God. And I said, I don't know. I don't understand anything, whatever he said, because I got drunk. But he got that one book in his hand, and there was my Guru Mahadji's picture, front page. I look at the picture, and I will tell you truth, the picture blew my mind. I said, God, I was with him many lives. I don't know why I miss him, how I miss him. He said, what? I said, he's my God, he's my creator, he's my everything. Where is he? And he said, he's in Haridwar, Prem Nagar. He has big ashram there, Prem Nagar. And he said, I have to go. He ran away. I went back in the living room and I told everybody, I'm not going to get married. I'm not going to do anything. I have to go to see Guru Mahadji. So they are so mad with me. They said, how do you know Guru Mahadji? I said, I saw his picture and I recognize him. So, God, you can't believe that. 24 hours, 50 people covering me. They said, first you have to get married, then you can go. I can't listen anybody's. Only my consciousness is over there. I want to go and see him, that's all. I can't hear anybody, whatever they said. After 24 hours, they said, you are going to come and get married? I said, I don't know. First let me go. Midnight, the train is coming 2 miles from my home. Dark. No road that time. There is no electricity that time there. They gave me freedom, so I run 2 miles. 12 o'clock midnight, I catch the train. And the 30 people was with me. And I told them, I said, I'm not going to come back again. Please tell that girl's father, he can marry wherever, he can marry anybody. I'm not going to come back to stay here again. I catch train, 24 hours I won the train. Next day I was at Haridwar, where there was Guru Mahadji's ashram. I took the bicycle rickshaw 2 miles and he dropped me at the gate. I was walking. So when I went to the ashram, I was walking and I saw front of my face, my Guru Mahadji was coming, and I look at him, I recognize him because I saw his picture. And I grab his feet and I put my forehead at his feet. And he looked at me and he said, what is your name? I said, Bihari Singh. My name is Bihari Singh because my father was Chandra Singh. I'm Rajput. In India, we have caste system. So he asked me, he said, are you Rajput? I said, yes. He said, I'm Rajput too. I said, that's great. So he took me inside where the people was eating dinner time. He told somebody to give him food and after bring him up where he was staying in his house. So I ate and the guy said, he's waiting for you. So he's waiting like you are sitting there. Again I did pranam, I sat down. He asked me, he said, tell me since you born what you did in your life since you born and now. I was telling him my story, whatever I remember. Then I said, well, I came to get married and I saw your picture. So I recognize you. Can you take me whole life with you? He said, fine, no problem. So then my Guru Mahadji accepted me. He gave me service. The people was building the house in the ashram. He said, there's a lot of service you can enjoy here. I was enjoying so much there. Everybody was so beautiful people. They loved each other like better than family. 30, 40 people working there. After 1 month, I received the techniques to go inside to meditate. I didn't go back. After 10 months, my Guru Mahadji right now, he is here. He was born after 10 months. I saw him when he was 13 days old. Can you believe that? And when he was 21 days old, I was playing with him. He was on my lap. And I grew up in Dehradun. I took him to school. I dress him up every day, soup polish, make breakfast morning. Poor brother. He was the youngest one. I enjoy my life there. 1966, Guru Maharaji's father passed away. He was my perfect master that I received techniques. His name was Mahadji Maharaj. So I drove him all over the India, Guru Maharaji's father. I was with him 9 years. Maharaji, whenever he come home, I take Maharaji school, bring back, we go to walk and here, we got a lot of fun. Once Maharaji we bought the 3-wheel bike, so he was playing with that. Then he grew up, we bought 2 wheels bike. I said, let's go drive this bike. So he sat down, I push him, he fall down. He was so mad with me. I said, no, you have to go again. I push again, he fall down again. Third time I said, make the pedal, look at the head. And he did it, he said, yeah, that's good now, he's okay. Then he grew up. He was 8 years old when his father passed away. I drove his father. We went to one place, he got a meeting there. 12,000 people were sitting there to see him at night. And he told me midnight, he said, I'm not feeling good. Let's go back. So I took him at night and we drove back. Then there was on the way the Delhi, maybe you heard that Delhi is capital in India. There was a residence. He said, we are going to stay here. So he went to the residence and he said, you can make my bed here. He got a big bedroom inside near the gate. One small bedroom. He said, bring bed over here too. So I make bed. And he sat down and he said, I'm going to meditate and you go eat something and sleep. I went to eat something, I went to sleep, but I can't sleep that. I came back, he was sitting on the bed, he was meditating, and I sat down on the carpet. I was meditating too. All day long, no food, no water, nothing. He was closing eyes and meditating. 4 o'clock, I bought water, 1 glass. I offered him water and he opened the eyes. He drank half of glass water and he gave me the glass, half of glass, and I sat down there. Again, I said, Maharaji didn't eat anything today. So I touched his body, he got fever, really high fever. So I said, Maharaji, I have to call doctor. You got fever. He said, no one doctor has any medicine for me. Sit down, meditate. I sat down. Again, 6 o'clock, I touched him again and he was still sitting there. And he got really high fever. So finally I called doctor. When doctor came, I know there are couple doctors there. He gave one shot here. It looks like I feel there is no energy in this body. And he gave me 2 capsules. He said, give him 2 capsules now. And after 3 hours, give 2 capsules, fever will go away. After 3 hours, I was trying to give him the capsule. He got so high fever. I called the doctor again. And he came and he looked at, they said, I can't do anything, you have to call another doctor. So I called another one, Chatterjee doctor. He came. Both doctor was, whatever they're doing, but after midnight they said, we can't do anything. You have to take him in the hospital, or they gave me a couple doctors' name. So I sent some people. Nobody came yet, and he was still sitting there on his bed. And then one doctor said, Bihari Singh, Maharaji left. I said, what? He's sitting there. He said, he's not in the body. I completely lose my mind. I fall down and freak out completely. So somebody put me in another room. I was completely gone. Then I heard somebody said, bring the taxi. I said, though I woke up, I said, for what? They said, we have to take Guru Maharaj's body, Dehradun. The family was living in Dehradun, 150 miles. I said, what happened to my car? He said, you can't drive. I said, 9 years I drove him all over the India. Now he's not in a body, so you can't take him taxi. I'm going to take him. I took out my car from the garage. Back seat, we put the blankets, lay down his body. I drove 5 hours. I was watching through mirror his face. I said, perfect master never lie. You promise me you are going to take me whole life with you. You pass away, I am still driving car. That in my mind. When I went to Dehradun, whole family came and so many things happening there. We took his body in his room and now my Guru Maharaj's mother, she said, go and bring doctor. I said, he passed away. He said, no. So I brought the couple doctor. They told her, he's gone. Then I was crying so bad. I said, why Guru Maharaj left? I came and he accepted me. He told me, I'm going to take your whole life with me. Why he left body? In 1966, he was only 66 years old. Somebody said July month, this is the month, 31st July is coming. And they said we need ice. We have to take his body couple days. A lot of people is going to come from all over the India. He got millions devotees that time. So I went to get car to go and buy some ice. And there was Mahadji, he was 8 years old. He looked at me and he said, Bihari Singh, why are you crying? I said, why Guru Maharaji left body? He promised me he's going to take me whole life. And Maharaji, he looked at me, he was 8 years old. He said, last night Guru Maharaji left body. And he said, the power came through my body. And he said, I have this much power. If I want, I can make that sky and earth both together. But he said, I'm not going to do that. My Guru Maharaji gave me permission to do propagation and give people this peace and love and these techniques. And then I remember when he was 13 days old, his father told, that time I was there, they said he is going to take this message all over the world when he was 13 days old. And 3 days before he passed away, he took all family in Mansouri, 150 miles up there, and we got lunch, and he told all family, nobody knows any time the breath go away. Person can leave this body. And he told his brother, Maharaji's older brother, he said, you are older brother, which way your brother is going to grow up, help them to grow up. And don't try to make yourself. And he looked at Maharaji and he said, his name is Sanji Maharaj. He said, Sanji is going to do my job. Then I bought his body, that's all. Then I remember that after 13 days, there was more than 50,000 people waiting in the ashram for result after 13 days. I spoke half an hour and I told whole story, beginning when he was born, when he was 13 days old, I was there, and what Sri Maharaji told about him, crowned Guru Maharaji after 13 days, and he spoke 45 minutes, 8 years old. He makes satisfied everybody. Everybody was happy, everybody accept him. And then he had to go to school, and when school closed, then he had to go to different city, speak everywhere. When he was 13 years old, he told me, said, Bihari Singh, we will go to London. I will tell you truth, I never go to school to learn English. And when I heard that, I was so blissed out. So we came from the program, the big program, there were 15,000 people. He spoke 3 days. And he came home and he asked his mother. He said, Mother, I like to go to London for a couple of weeks. The school closed in the summertime 1 month. She said, no. Until you graduate, you can't go anywhere. So Mahadji, he make her happy. Okay, I will be back. And she said, okay, but whom you are going to take with you? He said, Bihari Singh. He said, he doesn't know English. If somebody is going to ask him, who is he, what is he going to say? Mahadji said, I know English. I can tell them who I am. But nobody believed that. They choose 4 people who knows proper English. One is a professor, he was judge in the court. One is a police officer, DSP, and 2 another professor. There's 4 people. You can take one with you. And Mahadji is quiet, and he time to time, wherever we go, he said, we will go, don't worry. I said, fine, I was happy. 13 days, yeah. So the time came, England, he got some devotees, they received techniques in India. So they sent ticket for Mahadji and me. So today we are going to fly. So the passport officer, he was his devotee. He called him and he said, I need 2 passports within 2 hours. He said, I will go office, I can bring 1 hour. So he went to the office and he bought 2 passports, one for me, one for Mahadji. Then we went to England ki embassy. So we got visa. We got a visa, so we came and at night,
Do you remember what year this was?
1971. That's why we came first 1971. So that was a big story. We came at airport, his mother came, all family came, and Mataji looked at me and she said, you are very lucky. You going before me, Western country. I said, only by his grace, otherwise nobody wants me to go. So we flew, Mahadji and myself, from New Delhi to London. Heathrow airport pe, there's a lot of hippie. They put the red carpet and rose flowers. They bought a Rolls Royce car in England, decorate with rose flower. And they took Mahadji, Prince Street, they rent one house there. So we got a good time. The one girl, she made sandwich. I never have that kind of sandwich, like lettuce we don't have. So lettuce sandwich she made, it's so good. We ate, we took shower. Mahadji said, we will go to see London. Go and tell them to bring car. When I came, and the Rolls Royce is gone. But the another one car, a small car, one girl named Carol, still I remember her. They said, we have a car. So Mahadji come out and said, where is Rolls Royce? They said, Mahadji, we rent only for 1 week. We don't have money. And we are going to move this house also after a week. We have to go another place. So we went to London. And Mahadji they arrange a meeting. So One day, the people start to, lot of hippies, they coming and sit down, they smoking dope, smoking cigarette, smell bad, but who care? It was so much fun. Mahadji spent 1 month in London. We went to Birmingham, we went to Oxford University. He gave many programs. Approximately 100 people received techniques. And then we decided to go Germany, so we went to Germany. He spoke in Germany, Frankfurt, Heidelberg. Then we went to Switzerland. Then we went to France, Paris. He spoke in a university there. And then we came back London. Now his school is going to open. So Mataji called him, he said, come back, now his school is going to open. In America, in Los Angeles, there is 3 persons, 2 boys and 1 girl. Joan Apter, I'm going to see her tomorrow in Washington, D.C. Mahadji is going to speak there. Joan Apter, she was 20 years old girl. 2 boys, they received techniques 1970 in India, they're traveling and Mahadji got program. So they got the techniques, so Mahadji told them to go back America and do propagation. So John Apter called Mahadji, please come America. If you go back, I don't know when you are going to come back. So Mahadji said, let's go America. I said, yeah, let's go America. What do we have to go to back India? So they sent ticket for me and Mahadji. And Mahadji told his mother, he called, he said, I'm teaching, people understand. So what I'm going to learn in the school now, I'm going to go America. It's quiet. We went to American embassy to get visa. They asked Mahadji, how old are you? He said, 13 years old. Your parents with you? He said, no. They said, you can't go America. No way. Because you are underage. So we came back where we staying at night. We figure out how we have to go to America. So we make one affidavit, send it to Mataji, my name. So she can sign guardianship, my name, so we can go. So within 2 weeks, the affidavit came back, she signed my name. We again went to American embassy. I said, now I'm guardian. I got authority. They gave visa. We both flew from there to Los Angeles, London to Los Angeles. Los Angeles airport, there a lot of hippie came, they called friend. And they got so beautiful procession for Mahadji. They bought car, they got a big house, nice house. And at night, Mahadji got meeting, they hold one place, around couple hundred hippie. That time, a lot of hippies, oh God. So Mahadji spoke there 1 hour. We came then here, there. It was so much fun. Within 1 month, 60 people received the Mahadji techniques. Now we are a big group. Then we start to travel. We went to first San Francisco, then we went to Denver, we went to Carmel, we went to the Aspen, we went to Miami. Start to travel. Then people is running. Then we went to Boulder, 100 people received techniques. What they did, Mahadji told everybody, cut your hair, make nice dress, suit, and looks like human being. So he changed everybody's life. So their parents was so blissed out that our kids was going in the hell. And Mahadji came and he changed everybody's life. They got nice suit, boot, tie, and they start to work. So Mahadji told everybody, go and start to work. Don't be like crazy, you know. So they rent one house. We got ashram. So every day people come and sit down and Mahadji speak. Who want techniques, he gave that knowledge. And that was the history. We went to Canada. And after 6 months, I told you there, we went to back with 350 people. That's the mystery. And tomorrow is 14th. Today is 14th? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is the 14th.
15th he is going to speak there. That's why I came all the way from California, because Mike told me he was there last month, no, 2 months ago. I invite him. He was with me 1 week in Malibu. We got so good time. We are both, I met him in Miami, and we both staying one room. We are singing bhajan all day long and coming, taking garbage down 4th floor. The hotel completely, Guru Maharaj is devotee, 200 people live there. Everybody working and we are cleaning there both. That's why I met him. And I think he was married with Pral before, I think. I don't know. And then Pral, he went to the ashram and Pral went somewhere else. And then when he came back, then he plugged with Pral again. And they both live together. They are beautiful person. Pral is really diamond. She's so sweet person. Whenever I talk, she start laugh. And Mike, too hard to find person like Michael Boyle. He is a great person. I love him so much. He is my younger brother. And that's why I came here. And I'm so happy to see you. You are a great person too.
I'm so happy to see you.
So
I want to ask you about the time that you grew up in India. You are now 80 years old.
82.
You're now 82. You were born in 1930.
Right.
When did Gandhi come into your life?
I saw Gandhi in Calcutta when he was laying down. He was fasting. I don't know how long he was fasting when they gave him the orange juice.
Yes.
I went to see him there. That's why the Gandhi was a really nice guy. He didn't fight. He was a peaceful person and he make everything, all problems solved. I saw him. I don't know too much for him, but I saw him when I was in Calcutta that time, when he was alive.
How was the country different when the British were in power and then when the British left?
Well, I will tell you truth, I don't feel anything good and better. When British was there, I was too young. Everything was good, nothing bad. And after British left, the same thing for people, everything. I don't know about the politics, is something, but otherwise we never have anything change. I didn't feel anything different. Only one thing different, the British government is gone. That's all. Otherwise, everybody got same business, same thing, everything is
Did your father grow food on your land?
right.
What did he grow?
Corn, wheat, all kind of lentils, and grain. We grow a lot of things. We got approximately 50 acres farm.
Did you have any brothers or sisters?
5 brothers, 5 sisters.
And where are you in the 10? Are you the youngest, the oldest, the middle?
Well, I have 1 brother, 1 sister younger than me. All is older than me.
All older.
And everybody is gone. I have only 1 sister left. 4 sisters gone, their husband is gone too. My 4 brother is gone. My younger brother also gone, I think 10 years ago. He had 2 kids. I'm the only one person and I have 1 sister. That's all. Everybody is gone.
Did your family grow up as Hindis?
Yeah.
Did you feel any conflict between the Hindis and the Muslims?
No, we got same thing. Muslim and Hindu, we are like family. We never have any problem. Never have. We have a lot of Muslim, and where I grow up there, everybody like same family. They never fight, never do anything. It's still there, some Muslim, but we don't have any problem. They have problem like go to Lucknow, one state, because the problem is Hindu, they worship cow, and Muslim, they eat beef. So whenever they cut the cow, they fight each other. Muslim people, they worship pig. When Hindu cut their pig, they start to fight. That's why the religions, they get fight.
So it's all about the pig and the cow.
That's right. That's the problem. Otherwise, no problem. In the farm, they also work there. They bring food and everything is same thing. Nothing different.
What was your mother's name?
My mother's name is Maktul Chauhan. Maktul Chauhan.
Maktul Johanna.
My father's name is Chandra Singh Tanwar.
Yes.
I'm Tanwar too. Bihari Singh Tanwar.
So, did you have any other nationalities in your family? Are you pure Indian? Did you ever have any Pakistani relatives
No.
or any?
No.
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 All Indian.
Right.
Where did you learn to speak English?
London. When I came with Mahadji,
You did not speak English before then.
no. Only ABCD, I learned that. But
the British were in power when you were growing up. I thought you had to
I know,
speak
but I
English.
was in countryside.
Oh.
So there was no school that time. So when I came England, the funny story, I was cooking for Mahadji. Because Mahadji never go to restaurants, I have to cook for him. I was cooking in India for him too. I cooked for his father also, couple years in India. So first I learned the vegetables name. So I have to tell people to bring the vegetables, so I cook. And then, this is mystery, I will tell you that. I learned some little bit there 1 month, we came America. I was in Boulder, Colorado. They got 13 miles up in the mountain, 1 room, 1 house, a small house, outside attic. We staying there, and everybody come, all hippie, sit down, Mahadji come out and talk with them. One day, Mahadji was laying down, I was giving him foot massage, and one guy came and he knocked the door. So I went to open the door and I saw the guy, hippie, long hair, and I asked him, what do you want? I don't know English. He said something I couldn't understand. So I went to wake him up, Mahadji. Mahadji came and he asked him, what do you want? He said, I want knowledge to meditate. Mahadji said, now it's 12 o'clock midnight, come tomorrow. So when Mahadji came inside, I asked him what he said. He said, you want knowledge. I feel so bad. I said, Mahadji brought me from India. I supposed to understand this much of person, whatever they want, I have to give him answer. He woke up and he went to ask him. I feel guilty. When he went to sleep, I grabbed his feet. I did pranam. And I pray him, I will tell you, this is my true story. I said, Guru Maharaji, Now I can't go to school to learn English. I heard that perfect master, he made rock can speak. Many stories. Buffalo speak the slok. I said, I'm a human being. You have power. Can you make me for this so I can understand and answer the question people? That night I couldn't sleep. I was sitting and praying him. Next morning the guy come, I talked to him. And one day I was talking with somebody in English and Mahadji said, now you speak English? I start laugh. I said, thank you, Guru Mahadji. Then I will tell you truth. Then I start to speak. Then in Philadelphia, after 1 month, I spoke in English 15 minutes. I gave the 100 people introduction for Mahadji. And everybody looking my face. That's why only by His grace I learned that. And by His grace, I'm an American citizen since 1985. I went to South America, 1985, 84. Mahadji got program in Chile, Argentina, Brazil. So I went to Chile. I got one visa in Chile, one Argentina, one Brazil. I got Indian passport, green card. So we came, I got a lot of friends in Chile, Santiago, so we came across the mountain by car. We went to Mendoza in Australia, no, in Argentina. Then Mahadji 3 days program, we went back and they stopped me on the Chilean consular up the mountains. They said, you can't go in. I said, why? I said, you got only one visa and one entry finished. Now you can't go in the country. I said, well, where I'm going to go? I said, go back. I got only one entry, Argentina, that one finished too. So 3 miles gap, one Argentina consular, one is Chilean consular, I can't go anywhere. So a lot of my friends came and they said, what happened? I said, they don't allow me to go inside. They said, you don't have visa. But one girl, she was very smart girl, she came and she said, Bihari, what's happening? I said, well, this happening. She went to inside, she fight with those guys half an hour. He said, you dumb people. He came from Florida to see Guru Mahadji. Tomorrow he's going Brazil. I got passport, I got first class ticket, I got reservation, tomorrow I'm going to leave. So the 2 guys come out and they look at me and they said, well, we are going to give you permission to go, but tomorrow you have to leave. I said, yeah, I told you, tomorrow I have a reservation, I have to leave tomorrow. I'm going to Rio de Janeiro. And the one guy said, well, next time you come, you have to bring the beautiful girl, Indian girl for me. I said, listen, next time I come here, I'm going to bring American passport. You can't do anything. So when I came back from Brazil, I applied. Within 6 months, I got American passport. I never go back Chile after that. So I can go so many countries. When I have American passport, they don't ask any question.
Have you been back to India?
Every year, I go 2 months.
Where do you go?
I go New Delhi, I go Jaipur, Bombay, Kanpur, Banaras, wherever Mahadji has program, I go to see him, and I go to see my family. I have some people grow up there. And I have a lot of friends in India, everybody knows me. And in the world, I don't think so any country, the people, they don't know my name.
Have you been to Australia?
Australia, first I went 1972. Now I go each last year I was 2 months in Mahadji has big 250-acre land ashram in Australia, Brisbane. So I spent 2 months there with doing service there. We got 4 people from Malibu. Now in September 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 5 days Mahadji is meeting there. People is going to come from all over the world there, approximately 5,000-6,000 people. And 5 days he's going to speak morning and evening, and I'm going there. So I go every year, 1 week, 2 weeks, Australia, and have a lot of fun. I have a lot of friends there. The mostly Indian came from Fiji. Everybody knows me. So after program, they have house, they take me, they have one house here, have good food, next house, here, there, and I have so much fun there. So Australia like my home. And I went to Belgium. Last year I went to Tel Aviv. First time Mahadji gave program in the Middle East, there 3 days. And you can't believe that 8 o'clock, the 6 to 8, the meeting Mahadji got, and still people is coming 8 o'clock inside the hall. Then now Mahadji gave 3 times already there in Tel Aviv. Israel. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I enjoy that. We flew 15 hours from Los Angeles to Tel Aviv. It was really nice. I have been so many countries. I can't think, only by His grace. And I have friends all over the world. Wherever I go, they give me room, food, car. It's so beautiful. Many country friends, they send ticket for me to fly, and everything is good.
What is the secret to life?
Nothing secret, only Guru Maharaji's grace. Like Mike, he called me, said, "Are you coming Washington?" I said, "Well, maybe." He said, "No." So he sent me ticket. And he went to last night Kennedy Airport to pick me up. And tomorrow we are going to Washington. I love people. Whenever they come, I took care of them really good. So they took care of me too good. You know, you have to do like 2 hands. When you do, you can make noise, right? 1 hand can't do that. So if you love somebody, they love you too. The most important. Love is always there. But you have to bring the love outside. That's why Guru Maharaji said the peace is always in your heart. Love and joy, like he made the smoothie. We drink the smoothie and we said, "Oh, it's so good." Who said? That comes from inside. So everything is inside. We're breathing, we're talking, and the breathing go away, can't talk, can't do anything, you know. You can't see anybody, you can't hear anything, but the breathing is the most important. That's why they said in the beginning was the Word. The Word was God. What is the Word? Word was God. This is the Word is coming up and down. And the same thing in the Gita, Ramayana, Indian scriptures. They wrote same thing. Whenever the master came, revealed this technique, they said same things happening. We have sound inside. We have light inside. We have nectar inside. We have love inside. We have everything inside. But you have to open your eyes. We have 3 eyes. We can see with these eyes this all illusion. But the 3rd eye, you see the light, but who is going to open because it's closed? Who has the power, who knows the technique? Jesus came, he revealed the same 4 techniques in the Equine Gospel. They have 4 techniques. I read that. And the 4 techniques: light, sound, nectar, and holy name. The same thing, everybody has that. Sound. When the people playing, turn on the TV, somebody dancing, singing, you can hear. But this one sound is always 24 hours inside. But we don't know. But somebody knows, he's going to show, you can hear that all the time, the sound. In the Muslim, in the Quran, they have same things. When Ibrahim came, Hazrat Muhammad came, he revealed that 4 techniques. They said light, they call Ilahi Noor. Gebi Dhun, the sound they call Gebi Dhun. Nectar, everybody, whenever the perfect master came on this earth with this human body, and he did in his time, Jesus came, he was talking about truth. What is the truth? Truth is this: when this one goes, there is no truth, nothing there. And they crucified him. Now everybody crying for him. That time he was alive, nobody listened to him. They put the make on his hand and legs and they crucified him. Now everybody crying, Jesus, God. The God is always there. God is within us. If you don't know here, you can't see God outside. God is everywhere. So God is inside me too. So you have to see inside first, then you can see everywhere. God is everywhere, and peace, everybody is in heart. That's why Mahadji revealed the peace techniques, and he said, come to me, I will show you. If you like it, do it. If you don't like, forget. Enjoy. Beautiful. And since he was 8 years, and now he's going to come 55. He was born 1957, 10 December, Mahadji. And I was very lucky. I saw him when he was 13 days old. And I'm still enjoying his love. And he saved my life. Twice I passed away. Once, Sri Mahadji time, when Mahadji was too young, I died in India. I was in residence, Sri Mahadji's residence. Some kinds I was sick. I don't know what was happened. So the doctor come every day and he gave some medicine, whatever, you know. One day we got the war in China and India, they got fighting. So Sri Mahadji's relative, he was army colonel, he got some trouble in the war. So he was hospital. Sri Mahadji went to see him. There was a hospital. When he came back, and there was outside security guy, they said, Mahadji, Bihari Singh passed away. He said, what? He said, he died. When? He said, half an hour ago. He said, doctor came. He said, doctor is up. My room was up, 2nd floor. So my Guru Maharaji's father, Guru Maharaji, he went to straight up in my room, and they took my body from bed to put down. 5, 6 people, they trying to prepare to take me away to burn the body. And then Sri Maharaji looked at, he asked the doctor what happened. And the doctor said, Maharaji, he passed away. When? He said around 15, 20 minutes. So he said, no. He told one guy, go and bring the water in the pot. So he brought the water, and Sri Maharaji took out his shoes and socks, and he put his toe in the water, And he said, put it this in the mouth. They said, we're trying to put it, but it doesn't go inside. He said, do now. So in the spoon they put that water and that some drop go inside my, it start pumping again my heart. And Sri Maharaj said, he's here. You guys trying to burst him? He's still alive. And I opened my eyes. I saw my Guru Maharaj is standing there. Why I'm on the floor? So Guru Maharaj told them to put him on the bed. And I look at him and he said, I will come back. Everybody go away. One doctor and one person, he said, 2 persons stay here. I will come back. Sri Maharaj went in his downstairs in his room. He came after half an hour up. And he trying to bring the chair to sit down. I was trying to get up. He said, no, lay down. He asked me, he said, do you remember where you go within 20 minutes? Still, I remember that. Whenever something happened, I all remember, all seen. I said, yes, Guru Maharaj. He said, where did you go? I said, I don't know how I went there. The big, huge, like big castle's gate door. I'm staying at the door and I found 2 guys, both sides. One guy, he was beautiful, peaceful like Michael. Left side, he got big knife and crazy guy like God. And he grabbed my arm and he said, come with me. He ran fast and he saw me that down the hill, very deep place, there are a lot of animals, alligator like this, and they opening mouth. And the guy said, I'm going to chop your body, throw there, those animals is going to eat you. And then I remember, I said, my Guru Maharaj told me, who has this technique, who is meditating, they never go to the hell. That's the hell. I have knowledge, I meditate, I do service. Why I have to go to the hell? And suddenly that guy was coming, the priest. And he said, no, you can't chop him, I'm going to take him. He took me a small room. The one guy was sitting there, big guy. And he looked at me and he got some file paper there. He looked at me and he said, you bought wrong guy. Take him back quick, otherwise they are going to destroy his body. He took me same place where I enter and he pushed me, I was in my body. I told Sri Maharaj, he was laughing. He told many meetings, this guy died and he came back. And the guy was trying to chop him and he came back. I came back there and I still remember that thing. That was, I don't know which year, the Maharaji got a meeting in Miami, Florida. Around 10,000 people, convention center, 3 days meeting. I came from Texas. I was sitting here in the hall. And this side, one girl, she came from Canada. I know her. Her name is Carol, long time ago. She is also Maharaji devotee. I got feeling, today I'm going to die. And this girl, she went to the market, she bought the pina colada juice. And she trying to give me the juice. She said, have some juice. I said, no, I don't want juice. She said, please have little, so I drink little juice. Maharaji was speaking and I feel my heart is blocking and I'm going to die. So I asked one girl, give me the seat. She got the seat. I tie here and I praying. I said, Guru Maharaji, until you speaking, please keep me alive. I don't want to die, otherwise I want to disturb everybody here. When Guru Maharaji give blessings to everybody, and he left and I screamed, I said, now I'm going. And they took me at the gate. We have a lot of doctors there. Guru Maharaji devotee. They look at me and they check. They said, you have to take him to hospital right now. I remember ambulance came and one guy said, Guru Maharaj will not let you go. And the ambulance took me in the hospital. I don't know what they do. After a couple hours, I came back. And I look at myself, what I'm doing here. So Mahadji called a couple of times in the hospital and they said, now he's okay. So one guy came inside, they said a lot of people outside from different place and they are going to go back, 3 days program end. And they want to know Bihari Singh is dead or alive. So they're waiting outside the hospital. But the doctor doesn't allow everybody to come in. So 2 persons they allowed, they came inside where my body was there, and they said a lot of people waiting outside to see you. And that girl told everybody outside, she said, I knew he's going to die today. That's why I bought the pina colada juice. I want to give him something today. I can't believe that. I told the doctor I have to go. He said, no, you can't go. You have to stay here a couple of days. I said, no, I'm fine. I have to go. So I told doctor, I said, let me sign your paper. I'm going. I came out. The 30 people was outside. Everybody was clapping hands. And so much fun there. I went back where I was staying. Everything was fine. So I said, thank you, Guru Mahadji. It's keeping me alive. My old friend is gone. We 5 friends. When we grow up, we went to school, we went to work. 10 years ago, everybody passed away. I couldn't see anybody last year. I asked them where they are. They said they're gone long time ago. I'm still alive. Only by His grace, I'm happy, no problem, and enjoying this life only by His grace. He is my everything. I love Him so much. I know He loves me too, that's why He's keeping me alive. He loves everybody.
Where does he live?
He lives everywhere. His family live in Malibu, where I live there.
Ah, okay.
Only I live on the beach, he is up the hill.
Is he also an American citizen?
Yeah, he married with American girl.
Oh,
So he got 4, 2 girls, 2 boys.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so they all grow up. The one girl, older, she has a baby boy, 3 years old now. And one youngest one, his daughter, she's singer. She's the world famous singer. And she sing in the program where the 10,000 people sitting, everybody please down. And he had 2 sons. They are, one is 33 years old, one I think is going to be 35. And his family live there. And she is beautiful. Mahadji was married 1974 in America. I know her before Mahadji was married. I know her. She went to India, those Jammu Jets went there. She is a beautiful person.
Tell me your thoughts about America, about this country. How do you feel this country is behaving in the world?
Well, I don't have any relationship with any kinds of behavior. This country, not. I have only connection with my Guru Mahadjis, and only I have connection with all Guru Mahadji devotees. Everybody loves each other, and we are like family. I'm enjoying. Otherwise, any country go, there is a language different. Food, whatever you want to eat, everywhere, fruit and everything, depends whatever your choice. Language different, but love is same. And wherever I go, our Guru Mahadji's devotees everywhere in the world. Last time I saw 110 country Mahadji already flew. He is flying himself. He is khud pilot. He don't believe anything. When he was, I will tell you the story, when he was 8 years old, he told me, I'm going to drive car. I said, how you are going to drive car? So he sat down on my lap, he's doing steering and I was doing pedal. 3 years. 3 years we go like this. And then he was 11 years old. I told him to, now you can sit in the seat. Then he started to drive. So, sometimes something happening, like we went to South Africa, Johannesburg. So we want to drive somewhere with a Mercedes car. One guy, he was driving. Mahadji said, I'm going to drive. I said, okay. So he was driving. In the corner there is stop sign. And the police was hiding behind the bushes. And Mahadji couldn't stop the stop sign, so police was running. That time there was in the white people's government that time in 1972. So the guy came and he said, who are driving? We changed the seat quick. And he saw Mahadji was driving, but we make him fool. I said, he can't drive. He's 13 years old. I was driving. He said, no, he was. I said, he can't drive. His feet can't post there. So we made him crazy. He said, okay, I'm going to give you a ticket. I said, no problem. So who was the owner of the car? He said, I don't have money. I said, I have money. I will pay. Give me a ticket. He was writing ticket. The one black guy came and he couldn't stop. So he ran to catch the guy. And we got freedom. I said, let's go get out of here. So, 1971 we came in Denver and Mahadji said, I'm going to fly. So we went to school and he put the application. They didn't ask him, how old are you? So he started to learn how can fly. So 1 hour Mahadji had to go up to fly with the instructor. Then I go with him. When you come down, then he had to ask me, you have to go 1 hour. I said, what I'm going to do? He said, no, you have to learn. I got 18 hours. I was flying Cessna and Piper plane. So I flew with him, then he learned how can fly. He has all kind of license. He can teach you glider, he can teach you aeroplane, he can teach you helicopter. He has all kind of license. He fly himself and he go wherever. He has always pilot, co-pilot with him. But he does everything himself.
Does he fly on commercial airlines?
No,
or?
he has his own plane.
He has his own plane.
Own plane.
And of course, his followers give him money, right?
That's why they have to put petrol.
Yeah, right.
Well,
How many followers do you think he has?
Well, 2 years ago there was more than 1 million in all over the world. So whenever they invite him, like people invite him, he's going to speak in, so they have to arrange everything. To stay, petrol, everything, they have to group, they collect donation. And that's why they survive. Any country they invite, they have to make the problem solved.
You have your third perfect life.
Right.
You are now in your third life.
That's right, yeah. Only by His grace. I'm happy. I don't have any problems. Never have any problems. I don't have money. I don't have bank account. And I never put in my mind, I'm happy. Who has a lot of money, they have so much problem. I don't have anything, I don't have any problem, but I have my Guru Mahadji in my life. I'm happy always and enjoying his love. And I know one day I'm going to go. Doesn't matter who has $1 million, what they have to eat food. Too much headache. And one day they are going to leave. Who is going to take care of that? So, nobody can take any one penny. Like Bombay, big city in India. You heard about Bombay, Mumbai. Mahadji was 9 years old. He gave the program. There was more than 100,000 people in the ground. One guy, he was the billionaire. He was dying. Doctor told them 1 week he's going to pass away. So he's one private secretary. He came to listen to Mahadji, and he went back and he told his boss, big businessman, I saw one guard, he's young guard, he was speaking there, so please invite him. Last moment, maybe something happened. So he sent some people to invite Mahadji for lunch his house. He got big building guard, the 4th floor he was residence. He got brick, golden brick under this bed. Everywhere gold. He told Mahadji, he said, my cook has car too. And he said, I don't know how many factory he has. So Mahadji's all family was sitting there. Mahadji gave him satsang, half an hour. He said, now you are going to leave this body. Ask your family, anybody is go with you? He said, nobody go with me. Are you going to take this gold with you? He said, no. What are you going to take with you? Nothing. Whatever you did in your life, good and bad, that only one thing. So he called photographer and he told Mahadji, I want to do pranam. Mahadji sitting. He put his head on Mahadji's feet, and Mahadji said, you are very lucky. Last moment you received the satsang and you got darshan. You are very lucky person, now you have to go. So that's true. Nobody can take anything from here, whatever you did in your life, good and bad, that will go with you. What is good? To pray to him, that's the only one thing. Otherwise, nothing in this world. Yeah, I love you, you came here, you are a good person, that's fine. But the love comes from the heart. That's why Mahadji said, I will show you how the love comes, the peace, joy, love, everything in the heart. That's why Mahadji teaching, and people are happy, enjoying. That's why I got connection with the Michael prayer. I'm here, otherwise nobody knows. And you are a great person. You are a very good person. And I hope I will see you someday somewhere.
You will.
And I'm going to bring the kurta pajama for the lady.
Yes, yes.
But next time when I go, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lord. I love you. No, she is still alive or not. In the Montreal, we got a program in Mahadji's meeting, Kishmi, Florida,
78, 79. Those are the
79.
Yeah.
So doctor told her, you are not going to fly, she got cancer. And the doctor said, you are going to pass soon, going to die. And they said, no, you can't fly. But she flew from Montreal to came Florida, and she was in the program. So one day, we got 5-6 days program. One day, one night, one girl came in my room and she said, Lori is dead. Her name was Lori.
Right.
I said, well, what should I do?
Right.
So I said, let's go to Charanand. When my friend was there, so we called Charanand, he came, and 2-3 another girl came, and we everybody sitting in her room, her body is laying down, and we singing everybody, Lori to the lotus feet of Guru Mahadji and laughing. She's dead.
Right.
And what happened, after a while, she opened her eyes. I said, she's still alive. So everybody laughed. Morning I saw on the street, she was jogging, running over there. At night she passed away, and morning I said, look at Lori, she's running over there on the street. She was jogging.
What happened?
She was running.
She's okay.
She's okay.
Wow.
And she was still alive. Many years the doctor said, this is a miracle. I don't know what will happen. The cancer is gone and everything was good.
Wow.
I don't know now. She's still alive. No,
Right.
I didn't see a long time ago. But that was a miracle happening. So that's my life. I can go any times and come back only by His grace. I don't think so. I'm going to go now. I'm too old. I don't think so I will come back.
So, at least this way he gets in perpetuality, you know, and he gets historic. We need to preserve the Singh. Preserve the Singh. That's what this will be called.